Welcome, students. Today we're looking at how we can make things stack and have interlocking parts like you see here on these two. You can see that we're stacking things and we're making them interlock in different ways here. So you can see those were done with little spaceships from Star Wars and Star Trek, but the same thing can be done for animals. But we're going to do stacking and interlocking here. So the same premise will go for both. If you're doing some sort of four-legged mammal like a dog or a llama or something like that, we're going to stack up layers to give the body a little more thickness, but we're also going to make interlocking pieces. So you've done interlocking legs like that. I'm hoping that you can figure that out based on some old videos that we've done. But we are going to check out this turtle. So again, we started with the biggest body part. So we started with this kind of oval shape, and then we stacked up some layers like we've done in the past. Again, hopefully you can figure out that from some previous things that we've done. But next we are going to create some holes. So instead of doing interlocking pieces, we're going to make little pegs that will fit in the spot for the legs to go into here. So we're going to start a new sketch on the bottom once you have your biggest piece. So whatever your animal is, start with your biggest piece. And we're going to draw a nice center line here so that we get some nice symmetry happening here. And I'm going to turn that into a construction line here as well. And you know what? Let's draw a nice horizontal line so that we can mirror it that way as well. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. I think I want the leg to be about here maybe. And so I'm going to type in the thickness of the wood. And that's a little close to the edge there. So I'm going to move that a little bit. That looks pretty good. Maybe I want this to be a little longer there for the leg. All right. And you'll notice that's all these are construction lines right now. I don't want that. All right, the length of this is really up to you. That doesn't really matter. This needs to be the correct thickness of the wood there. And then we're going to mirror this, and I'm going to mirror all of these pieces. And now I'm going to mirror again, clicking these pieces and these pieces. And now I got 4 little rectangles there. And I'm going to extrude these. I'm going to remove them instead, and you'll notice it's going to start going through there, and it's only going through that one layer there. So that's looking pretty good. And so I want to now make some legs that are going to fit in there. So I'm going to make my legs one continuous piece that's drawn. Notice I click sketch there, and I'm going to draw on that little side surface. It's kind of hidden in there. I'm going to click on that. Now my sketch surface is right there, right where on that side of that turtle leg where it's going to be. And I'm going to use that rectangle and that rectangle over there. And I'm going to draw some legs now. Maybe I want to use a spline tool. And I want the leg to start here. And maybe it goes something like this. But now I'm going to make that leg one continuous piece because that's what I feel like doing. If you want to make it a separate piece with the back foot, you are welcome to make 2 separate little ones. The design, as always, is really up to you. And I'm liking the look of that. And I need this surface to turn gray, and you can see right now that it is not fully connected everywhere. So I'm going to hide my parts over there so that I can see everything a little easier. And I'm going to draw some extra lines here to make sure everything connects. All right, now I'm going to extrude that once everything is turned gray again. And extrude all those surfaces. Thickness is going to be thickness of the wood again. All right, we got that piece. Now let's unhide everything else, and you'll see we got that fitting right in there. That's looking really nice. And so you can design the other side to be exactly the same if you like, or make it different. It's really up to you and what your animal is going to do. But the next thing we're going to do here is to do a linear pattern and make that other leg over here. And I'm going to say that's the part I want to make a copy of. The direction needs to be I'm clicking on any line that's going in that direction right now. So this little piece, I know it's going in the right direction. So I can make that over there. And right now, that might be hard to line up and put in the exact correct spot. So let's come back to this. And we need to find out what this number needs to be. So I'm going to come back over here to sketch number, there it is, this one. And I need to dimension, find out the distance between that. Ooh, and that's why don't I just make that a nice easy number, like 1 inch. And we'll come back over here and look at that. Now it's 1 inch. Ooh, but it's off by a little bit. So it's actually 1 inch plus that thickness of the wood. And there it is. It's 1, or whatever that measurement is, plus the thickness of the wood. We'll put it in the right spot. And look at that. We got our legs now. And you can do all the other things if you want to add some more decorations. If you want to come put a little tail on them, you can put the little tail on the turtle here too. Whatever you want. You're always welcome to come back and add more things to your design. But remember that you will have to come back and also play around with the other things here. Like that did not show up correctly. My tail I just drew. So I have to come back and remember to select that. And you can add things as you like there. And you can give it a head if you like. And you can do a head that is an interlocking piece if you like. Or like we've done on the dog legs here. Just make a little piece that interlocks like that. I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to show you right now a more complex option that some people might want to try out because it's going to be interesting. But if you want to just go with something simple, you are welcome to try that out and get creative. But I want to show the turtle people out here something right now that if you want your turtle head to slide in and out, we have an option to make that happen. So I'm going to tweak a few things here. I'm going to make this a little bit closer to that front edge. And I'm going to make this a little bit. Come on, sketch. Oh, there it goes. Point. A little closer also. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create a notch so that the turtle head can slide in and out. So I'm going to sketch on this surface, that middle piece, because we're going to sandwich the turtle head in between those two layers. So I'm going to hide this top piece here for a second. And I'm going to draw on this. And let's see, I want a nice line going down the center. And some sort of thing like this, and we're going to put one nice little center line on there. And again, this is only if you want to get really advanced and fancy right now. If you want to keep it simple, go create the head or the other parts of your animal on your own in a way that you like. But if you want a moving part on your animal, this is one way to make that happen. So I've created that, and now I'm going to extrude that. I'm going to remove it from this surface. So I'm cutting through only this one piece, and you get this little notch in there. And if you want to come back and change that notch later, that is perfectly all right. And I know, actually, I want to make mine a little deeper here as well, just so I get full movement of my turtle head piece. And now I'm going to create another sketch on this same surface just to keep it nice and clear what's going on here. And I'm going to make another kind of same shape here that's going to be a lot shorter though. Using all those same points, and then line it up here. And then obviously your turtle head can be a lot better shape than mine, but I'm going to just make a real quick half circle so I don't bore you with this video too much, because I know I'm doing a lot of things here. And I'm going to extrude that shape once I'm ready. And it again needs to be the thickness of the material. And it's going to be a new shape going in the other direction. All right. So you'll notice this can slide back and forth in here, but it's going to be hidden underneath that other piece. And what your turtle head can do here now is now you don't need to do these steps. I'm just showing you what it's going to allow you to do here. Your turtle head will be able to slide in and slide out. And it won't go past this point because right there at the bottom there, it's going to hit that notch. So your turtle head can slide in or out now. And the same thing can be done for other animals. If you want to try that out and get advanced, you are welcome to do that. But it's just an interlocking piece there that allows, when you glue it together, that these layers get glued and the head part will not get glued so that it can slide back and forth. I know this video got very long and probably a little bit confusing, but hopefully that kind of gives you some ideas. I'll show that to you one more time so that you can kind of see it without the lid on the top of the shell on there. This is going to allow you to slide in or slide out, right? That's kind of the basics of the turtle head moving piece there. All right, hopefully that gives you some ideas, right? So you're welcome to not copy exactly what I'm doing and try something else on your own. Make your custom animal there. Enjoy. Hope you're having some fun out there, getting creative with your designs and making whatever animal you want. Have a great day. Bye-bye.